It's funny how these things all come together, because I realize right now, as I'm about to shoot this video, I'm wearing my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy shirt, which I made on my Spreadshirt years ago. These things were a bust. This has got to be 10 years old, hasn't come apart yet. Although some of the ones I have done are looking pretty worse for wear. My Greatest American Hero and my Smart Brain are just sort of falling apart. But 10, 11 years, can't go too upset about that. The reason that this is funny is I want to talk about a program I've been involved with for a couple of years now, which has been really rewarding and not a lot of people know about. It's the Canada Homestay Network. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. This is not Star Trek or Proper Late or anything like that. This is something more personal. This is something my family's been doing for about the last 4 years, maybe 5 years, and it's really enjoyable that not a lot of people know about. There's something in Canada, now it's not just in Canada, it's all over the world. It's called the Canada Homestay Network. So if you are not in Canada, you can look at other things that do the same thing. What it is, it's a student hosting system. So students from around the world say, I want to go to North America and see what it's like and do some things. Over the last several years, I've had a student from Vietnam, a student from China, a student from Germany, and now just yesterday, I received a student from Spain. Now these are all high school students. The student from China was here for a full 4 years, from grade 9 to grade 12, and then went on to do university in Canada, because that was the plan for her. But the student from Germany came and stayed with us for 5 months and has become a member of the family. Like, my kids still talk to her. They're in Instagram chatting all the time. They're doing all these things, having a great time. And now, as I say, just a brand new student arrived, a nice young lady who's going to turn 16 soon. So I'm back into that whole teenage thing again, from Spain. Now, what she went through to get here is just unbelievable. She was supposed to be here a couple days ago, got on the plane, pulled away from the gate, got all set, got onto the runway, and sat there for 5 hours. There's a problem with the wing, is what she said. So they pulled them out, canceled the flight, and start over. So her parents were losing their minds because they had driven 4 hours away to drop her off the airport, and she got on the plane, so they said, we'll leave, we'll go back. And then they got canceled. She ended up being stuck in a hotel for the night. Next day they tried again, got to Canada, and even then, once they landed in Canada, it still was another 6 hours until she was able to make it to my home, which is only an hour away from Toronto. It just was stumbling blocks, but now she's here now. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is how rewarding it is to bring in it's like a new person into your life for however long it is. The student from Germany, 5 months, still great. Got to know her quite well. This one is here for the entire year. So she's starting school in September and going all the way around to June to do a full year. And I've known her for a day, and she's a pistol. She's really great. I just took her through everything. Showed her even the studio, and she's got great ideas for her Instagram and for her TikTok. But she just looked at all the stuff that I do and all the Star Trek stuff and all these things. She looked at it and went, huh. Because where she's from in Spain, she's into manga and anime and all these things, and she's seen as a little bit weird. And she looked around, and I was saying, one of us, one of us. And she's found a whole bunch of kindred spirits in my family, which is phenomenal. So the takeaway from this is, if you're looking at getting into an interesting experience, check out Canada Homestay. Now, it's not a charity. You actually get paid to host these students. They become a part of your family. You give them meals. You take them places. You do all these things. They're a member of your family. But you get paid to do it. So it's not so bad. And the experience, it's amazing. Like I say, I'm on my 4th or 5th student now. 5th. And... oh, sorry, 4th. And it's been a great experience every time. So if you have a spare room in your house and you want to get to know people a little bit better, like students a little bit better, different cultures a little bit better, check it out. It's definitely worthwhile doing. Now, there is a vetting process, obviously, but it is a lot of fun. And I think you would enjoy it if you have that mindset to deal with that. So that's my video for today. I've really been getting off track on doing these. I need to get back down to props. Now, that being said, I do have a new LCD. The one that crapped out is definitely crapped out. I have a new one and it works great. So I'm going to build that tricorder back up, and we're going to see more of that, and it'll be amazing to see. But that's it for today. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you all later.